Welcome to Vera Zaoli's world. On today's video, we're gonna do another cooking with me. Everybody loved my previous video of cooking with me, and everyone was just telling me that I should do them more often and I should just do more videos on this, and why not? So today we're gonna do a chicken with mushroom on a white wine sauce alongside with roasted potatoes and asparagus. This plate is so delicious, guys. I make this often and it's just so good. It's a little healthy, not too healthy, but you know, you can make it healthier with other ingredients. But yeah, if you're curious on how to make this plate, just stay tuned. So I'm just gonna tell you about the ingredients that you're gonna need for today's plate. You're just gonna need some chicken, some potatoes, asparagus. These are gonna be your three main ingredients, and then you're just gonna need on the side some mushrooms, onion, some garlic, thyme, a lemon. You're gonna need pepper, garlic powder, salt, cooking white wine,
2,000 years later,
Dijon mustard, cornstarch, heavy cream, olive oil, chicken broth, all-purpose flour, and butter, and parsley. And that's pretty much it. I know it seems like a lot, but trust me, once you do everything, it doesn't seem like a lot. The first thing you want to do on this plate is preheat your oven on 400 degrees and wash your potatoes. I'm just gonna cut my potatoes. I'm not gonna peel them. I'm gonna leave the skin. You can peel them if you do not like the skin, but I'm just gonna cut them in little pieces, and I'm just gonna get them ready to put them on olive oil and some garlic on a bowl. Okay, so you're just gonna also cut some garlic for the potatoes. Now you're just gonna cut your garlic into tiny little pieces, and this is gonna go into a bowl with the potatoes. This bowl. So you're gonna need is 1/4 of a cup of olive oil. You're going to need a 2.5 teaspoons of salt. So next you're just gonna need a teaspoon of pepper, another teaspoon of garlic, and you're just gonna throw your sliced garlic in there. For this step, you wanna make sure your hands are cleaned because you are gonna throw your potatoes in there and you're just gonna mix everything. Okay, so I'm just gonna put some non-stick spray into my pan. And I'm gonna throw in my potatoes here, and I'm gonna get them ready for the oven. And I'm gonna leave them on there for 45 minutes to 1 hour. While the potatoes are getting ready on the oven, they're getting cooked, we're gonna start preparing the chicken. So now we're just gonna put some flour in here with salt, pepper, and garlic, and that's gonna be the coating of the chicken. So you're just gonna need 1/2 cup of purpose flour, and you're gonna throw it into your bowl. You're gonna need a teaspoon of salt. Bruh. That always happens. You're gonna need 1 teaspoon of pepper, and another 1 teaspoon of garlic. So you just wanna make sure you mix this into the bowl. This step is very important on this plate because it's gonna allow your chicken to be crispy on the outside but very tender on the inside. So I like to coat the chicken into the little mix that we did. Make sure your chicken is pat down with paper towel. You don't want it wet, and you just wanna coat all the chicken with this powder. And make sure you remove the excess powder of this. Now we're just gonna cook our chicken. So I'm gonna put a tablespoon of butter, actually 2 tablespoons of butter, and I'm gonna put 1 tablespoon of olive oil. And I'm just gonna mix all this in the pan. And I'm gonna throw my chicken in there, and I'm gonna cook until I see the outside of the coating a little brown, a little crispy, and I'm gonna make sure the chicken inside is cooked. So maybe like, I like to leave it maybe 8 minutes around there. That's when I notice that it's really, really well cooked. So next, you also want to cut some garlic and onion because this is going to go into the plate with the chicken. So you just want to cut them, same thing that we did with the garlic potatoes. I'm cutting some onion. Alright guys, so now we're gonna get our asparagus ready. As you can hear, my chicken is getting crispy, it's sizzling, it's looking so brown, it's looking so yummy. So next we're just gonna get our asparagus ready. We're gonna toss this in with our roasted potatoes the last 15 minutes. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of salt on them. Also guys, I forgot to mention, you need to put some lemon pepper into your asparagus. This gives it such a good flavor. Like that. And then you're gonna put some pepper. And you're going to also put some lemon on that. So now that my chicken is a little brown and crispy, now you wanna just put them to the side, and now we're gonna get our whole mushroom and white wine sauce coming. Okay, so now we're gonna get ready for this mushroom and white wine. So I like to start with cooking my mushrooms. So I'm gonna get 2 tablespoons of butter, and I'm gonna throw in my mushrooms in there. Okay, so once I put my mushroom into the pan, I like to leave it cooking for 2 to 3 minutes, and then I put my onion and my garlic in there, and then I saute them for, let's say, 30 seconds to 1 minute. So now we're gonna throw in the garlic and the onion, and like I said, you're gonna saute them for 30 seconds to 1 minute. So now we're down to the last 15 minutes of the roasted potatoes, so I'm gonna throw in my asparagus there and let it cook for the last 10-15 minutes. So now for the fun part, we're gonna get some of the white cooking wine, and we're gonna get 1 cup, and we're gonna throw it into the mushrooms, garlic, and onion. And we're gonna let that cook just for, let's say, a minute or 2. Oh my god, the wine smells so good. And now we're just gonna throw in some thyme sprigs in there. That just gives it like a really, really good flavor. We're gonna put the chicken broth and the cornstarch together. That's gonna make the cornstarch dissolve really, really nice, and it won't get too thick into the mixture after you put it. So you're gonna need 1.5 cups of chicken broth. So I'm gonna put that here, and 1/2 of this. And you're gonna need 3 teaspoons of cornstarch. It's gonna be a little difficult to mix because of cornstarch starts getting a little thick and weird. But make sure you just scrape off the bottom and make sure you really, really mix it and get it all watery. And now you're just gonna throw your chicken broth, cornstarch into the wine sauce. And you just wanna make sure you mix it. And next, you're gonna put 1 teaspoon of the mustard. This is what gives it that super good flavor. Next, you're gonna put 1/2 cup of heavy cream. This is gonna allow for it to become creamy and not too pasty because of that cornstarch that we have in there. So you wanna throw that. I'm actually gonna put a little bit more. So So let's just say 1 cup of it. And you want to make sure you mix it. So you're gonna leave this sitting for, let's say, the last 3 minutes on the clock until the oven roasted potatoes are ready. This is gonna get it very thick and bubbly, and then you're gonna throw in your chicken in there, and you're just gonna let it sit as well. So we're just gonna let this get fluffy. So now that the cream is a little fluffy and creamy, now you wanna throw in your chicken in there, and you just wanna make sure you lay it out nice so the cream can coat the chicken. Okay guys, so now that everything is ready, finally, as I was cooking this plate, my mouth was just watering because it just tastes so good. So now we're gonna start plating. So I'm gonna start with the roasted potatoes, and I'm just gonna put some here on the side. I'm gonna put some asparagus. And before I put the chicken, I'm actually gonna sprinkle the potatoes with some parsley, a little bit of lemon pepper, and I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit more lime on the asparagus. And now we're gonna put our creamy, super delicious chicken on the plate. Oh my God, this looks so yummy, and it smells so yummy too. So I'm just gonna flip them so I can get that cream on them. Okay guys, so that is the finish of the plate. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for joining me today on Cooking With Me. It was so fun recording this for you guys. It's such an amazing, delicious plate, and I know you guys will enjoy it. I know you guys will love it. Let me know on the comments down below what you thought about this plate and if you would want to see more videos of this. Don't forget to subscribe, give a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, show your girl some love, and I'll see you on to the next video. Mwah!